Hey, dispatchers. I'm Pastor Megan Rohrer of Grace Lutheran in San Francisco, and I have with me
Dominique and Michaela.
And we just want to say thank you so much for everything that you do, particularly this year. We know how much of a sacrifice it has been for you to go to work and care for the emergencies of others at the same time that all of our families have been affected by such a big emergency. Do you want to tell people what dispatchers do in case they don't know?
Well, dispatchers do. Well, so somebody calls the dispatchers, and the dispatchers have to say how big of a problem it is, and then send a firefighter or a police or an ambulance.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
And also, the dispatchers have a lot of calls. Once they finish one call, there's another call they have to do.
Mm-hmm. And it can be hard to hear all of the phone calls of people's worst days when they're calling to ask you for help. And so we hope you are continuing to take care of yourself. We are so grateful that you work the long hours that you do as often as you do, and you make our city, San Francisco, so much safer. And so we have a couple of ideas. If you don't know right now some of the best ways to take care of yourself, we've got some ideas. Do you want to share?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you ready for this pep talk from my kids? Okay, ready? I'm going to scooch back.
Okay.
All right, take over, guys. You tell them ways that they can care for themselves.
Well, how you could take care of yourself if you have a stressful day from doing all those calls and you even have to look at the screen for so long. Maybe you could take a little nap so then you forget about the screen, or drink some water.
It's a good idea.
Or you could maybe you could also what was I gonna say again?
You could tap into your faith if you have a faith.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that's in a higher power or a faith tradition, or it's just meditating and taking some time to breathe.
Or you can pray.
Yeah.
Or you can cuddle.
Cuddling is good. We like cuddling in this space. Who do you cuddle if you don't have a person around, Michaela?
Cat.
A cat?
Or you could cuddle a person or a blanket or a stuffed animal.
Yeah. You could wear clothing textures that make you feel better at work, so you can touch something soft. You could maybe have a scent that you're able to smell, a little bag of lavender that doesn't bug any of your cubicle mates. You could have a picture of someone you love, or even a place you want to go on vacation someday when going on vacation is safer. You could have a rock from a place that you visited and you're so glad that you went there. Crystals, if there are things that you have intentions to bring into your life. What else could people do? Plants. Plants are a good way to keep you well if they're something that's easy for you to keep alive. Otherwise, plants can make you a little sad.
Well, you can read, spend time with your family if you can. And if you can't, and if they live far away from you, like in a different country, you could call them, or you could send letters to them.
Yeah. Well, mostly we just wanted you to remember that we love you so, so, so much.
And we made it through another week.
We made it through another week. We made it through another month. We made it through another year during a time when just making it through sometimes is the best that we can do. If you have been doing things to keep yourself healthy this whole time, that's awesome. And if you haven't, you can always try tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Made it through another week anyway.
Yeah.
We love you so much. Feel free to reach out to chat with a chaplain if you'd ever like to confidentially discuss any parts of your life that's hard. Or not. A good friend you can just vent to. Mm-hmm. A good family member you can just hug.
Join our hug.
Yeah. We love you so much, guys. Thank you for all that you do.
Bye.